everyone, this is Deirdre and welcome to Spirited 83. Today I am bringing you a walkthrough of the Serpentfire Sigil Oracle by Devaney Wolf, who also created the She-Wolf and Serpentfire tarots, both of which I own and love. Forgive me ahead of time, I'm filming this outside, so if you see like any little gnats or anything flying around, I am outside. It's much cooler out here, that's where I'm staying. Alright, so here we go. It's Oracle deck, very beautiful box. The sides. And here's the inside. And here is our guidebook. So this is a Sigil Oracle, which is based off of symbolism. So what was done is there's 22 cards that are based off of the 22 major arcana cards in a regular tarot deck. So it's explained here in the beginning. I'm not going to read all of this. But Devaney wrote, I have always been fascinated by symbols and how they carry themselves through culture and time. I equally adore archetypes. This deck is a merging of two worlds, the major arcana and the traditional tarot and sigils. I wanted to explore how the universal archetypes that are represented by the 22 major arcana could be further elaborated and studied through sigils and symbols. I'll read this one here. Sigils are symbols that help us visualize our desired outcome. They can be thought of as codes that we ascribe certain meaning to. When we focus on the sigil, we can focus on that particular desired outcome. It helps us to name and become cognizant of our desires and the themes we are currently working with. As the above quote says, it dramatizes our psychology, helping us with full awareness. And then she has the relationship of the card to the tarot card, and then sample spreads, and then the name of the card, the tarot reference, the essence of the card, what the actual artwork means, the sigil, and a paragraph and a manifestation mantra. So I will be going through that later. Okay. So very cute guidebook. So here are the cards. Here's the back. And here's the back here. I'll just lift that up, let you guys read that. Okay. Here's the backs. Devaney's Wolf is very bold, bright, kind of like Egyptian style, but it's very beautiful. It goes really, really well with the She-Wolf tarot. So just spread this out here so you can get an idea of the palette. How gorgeous that is. Okay. Alright, so here is the first card. 1. Let's get a little bit of glare. Okay. 1, which corresponds to the Fool tarot card. Ether corresponds to the Magician. Agnya, High Priestess. Yoni, which is the Empress, that whole giving birth vibe. Lingam, the Emperor. Cognizance, Hierophant. It's very Hierophant looking. Anahata, the Lovers. Got that green heart chakra vibe going there. Just Awaken, the Chariot. Manipura, strength. Core, which is the hermit. Which I kind of thought this would have been strength, but I see it, I get it. Karma, which is the wheel. It's just very beautiful imagery. Vishuddha, or I've also heard this pronounced as Vishuddhi. Dormant, which is the hangman. Oh, and Vishuddha, justice. Eternal return, death. Spectrum, temperance. Svadhisthana, devil. Got a sacral chakra energy going there. The void, tower. Muladhara, the star. And a root chakra vibe. And of course, lunar, the moon. Solar, the sun. It's just really, really beautiful. And I have the she-wolf here with me, just so you can see like the type of artwork there. Just how that, just very bold, beautiful color. It's kind of a retro feel to it that she does. It's stunning. Limbo, judgment. And Sahasrara, the world. So based off of her artwork, oh, and here's the gildings, beautiful gilding. Based off of her artwork, shuffles really nicely. I'll pick a card and read from the book just so you can get an idea of what it sounds like, how it's written. And I think I want to read the moon card. Maybe this one too. That one too, but I think I want to read the moon card. Just so you can get an idea of how the artwork corresponds to the text in the book. Alright, so here's the lunar card. And let's see what that says. So we have lunar, the moon. But in the guidebook, they are not in order by tarot reference. So you just kind of have to look for it. Let's see. Just scroll. There we go. Okay. Alright, so. Lunar, tarot reference moon, essence, shadow, dream, subconscious, underlying, emotional, feminine phases, the sigil and meaning. So I'll read this off camera, let you look at the card. A classic triple goddess symbol, waxing, full, and waning moons, accompanied by a pyramid pointing downward, which is female, and another pointing upward, which is male. Both are depicted here because the moon would not be visible to us without sun's light, and the sun is a masculine force. Lunar energy is shrouded in mystery. Even when it is full, we are only able to view one side of the moon. At night, it is only able to illuminate a small portion of what is around us, as it reflects the light of the sun and sends it down to us on earth. For most of us, the nighttime is when we sleep and dream. It is when the subconscious plays itself out in the form of symbols, impressions, figures, fears, and pleasures that we experience in the realm of slumber. Lunar energy affects the tides, and many would argue that it affects the water in our bodies as well. Many of us pick up on her signals, what astrological houses she's passing through on any given day. Receiving this card points towards becoming more familiar with our shadow self, the creature that comes out in nocturnal places, the parts of us which lend themselves to more primal energies, desires, motivations, and goals. What are the challenges we don't want to face? What parts of ourselves do we shun and we don't want to meet? What ways are we pulled and swayed in different directions without our conscious knowing? How can we make the unconscious conscious? Then there's the suggestion part. Pay close attention to your inner tides and how they are affected by the night and the moon. If you don't already, keep track of lunar cycles and the astrology associated with them. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days or so, and it is quite interesting to note how different aspects of our personalities come out during these cycles. And the manifestation mantra for this card is, I fear no shadow, and bring all aspects of self into consciousness. Okay. And let's see if I can do one more. So that was the lunar card. I'll do this one. This one, I'll just only read the sigil meaning. The sigil meaning relates to the exact artwork. I'll just read the sigil for this one. Tarot references justice. Perhaps the most abstract of the chakra sigils, a teal blue field with mirrored vibrational arches, which represent the ethereal yet powerful potential of the throat chakra. Teal is a balance between blue and green, which marries both of the surrounding chakras, heart and third eye. Teal is a very cooling, calming color that reminds us to hydrate ourselves and not aggravate our communication center. Okay. So that is the Serpentfire Sigil Oracle. Like I said, I've used this deck a few times, have gotten very, very good readings with it. I have not used it with my tarot decks yet. I've only used it on its own, and it's done the job so far. I love it. So I'll just show you the front of the box again. Since you've seen the cards, now you can see how different aspects of the cards are incorporated into the front design, which is really, really stunning. Just beautiful. Solid box, gorgeous. I love this deck. I will leave a link below where you can get the deck. She also has the Celestial Bodies Oracle coming out, which I want to get my hands on too as well. So thank you for watching. I'll be back with another video, and stay blessed, guys.